What up? What up? What up? What up, y'all? Point. Let's get right to it. Shouts out to the whole entire LDBC basketball, boxing community, all that. Trying to focus on the road right now, man. So, uh, just gonna have some conversation. Now, last night, it looked as though Denver and I mean they came out swinging. Denver really came out swinging. Um, and I'm gonna talk about Aaron Gordon in a little bit. Aaron Gordon has really expanded his game. Um, I think that Michael Porter Jr. the Michael Porter Jr. loss was Aaron Gordon's game, if that makes any sense. um, but the Warriors, man, people can say what they want. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you. I doubted the Warriors, uh, not particularly toward Denver, but I doubted them. I think playing this year throughout the Western Conference because I just didn't think that they were strong enough. However, they do have two guys that I like on there, and I definitely respect. Of course, Steph Curry. That doesn't need to be said. And well, three guys: Jimmy Buckets, and then Jonathan Kaminga. Um, hey, what's going on? How you doing? I know. I see you. Hello. How you doing? Please hit the light when you come in here. I can see you. I'm driving though at the same time. Okay. But um. Oh, okay. Oh, it said that you said hi. Okay. Okay. Please hit that like when you come in here. Now, hey, what's going on? How you doing? Hit that like when you come in here. All right. Hit that like. I'm right here. Now, Steph Curry is still that dude. Okay, he's still that dude. Even 17 years in, he's still that guy. He's still amazing. Still can put a dagger in hearts. Um, and that's why, in my opinion, I have Steph Curry as the better player of this generation. I still got Steph Curry. They trying to mess with my stream, y'all. I still got Steph Curry as that guy. I mean, Steph Curry is still a guy that can't leave open. Steph Curry is like Durant. He's still a walking bucket. I mean, Steph Curry still is a guy that teammates love playing with. Steph Curry is still resilient. That's what we got to understand. We're not talking about a guy that doesn't know how to bounce back when curveballs are thrown at him or when he's going through adversities or trials and tribulations. Nah, Steph Curry is still that guy. I mean, everybody talking about how, oh yeah, well, LeBron, he running the league and stuff like that. Well, what about Steph Curry? Did y'all forget about him? Look, I know that the Warriors, they took an L last season. Over the last couple of seasons, they haven't really, Steph Curry uh, and the Warriors. A lot of people don't look at them as the same when they had, when they had Klay Thompson in his prime and everything, or pre-injury Klay Thompson. But they're still a dangerous team, and I don't want people to think that you could just go to sleep on them. Denver, for everything that they had, and I mean, they pretty much had their size uh, advantage on them. That's one of the things that they had mentioned about Golden State. They still got to address the size problem. But even with that, the Warriors are still dangerous. The Warriors are a team that you cannot go to sleep on, especially when we talk about Steph Curry. Now, do I see Golden State going in there and making it to the Western Conference Finals? I don't know, man. And I made my prediction in my mind, but I just haven't put it out yet. But I'm gonna say this though: San Antonio is San Antonio hadn't even played their best ball yet. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not a prisoner of the moment, but what they got brewing in San Antonio is scary. And believe it or not, H Town, H Town is a force to be reckoned with. Coming into this season, everybody was talking about Dallas, but looking at the way that Dallas played, absolutely not. I'm not choosing Dallas by any means. I know that they shorthanded, but I still don't think that Dallas has enough um, to compete with the forces in the Western Conference. But Jokic, man, and I'm going all over the place, but this all correlates together. Jokic is not. I don't know why they keep putting Jokic as the best player in the league. Listen, everybody know I like Jokic. I fuck with Jokic, and I fuck with Joker heavy. But he's not better than SGA. He's not better than SGA. We saw what SGA did last night. 55 points. 55 points on their head. Pause. And SGA is doing it in the clutch. That's the main thing too. That's the thing you gotta like about him. Two straight games in which he's coming in, continuing what he did last year in terms of fourth quarter scoring. Okay, I know I jumped from subject to subject, but and what's his name? Shaquille O'Neal said that Jokic is the best player in the league. It was either Shaquille O'Neal or Chuck. It was one of them. But Jokic is not the best player in the league. He's not. He's not. And this is also what you got to realize too. SGA is playing shorthanded. He's playing without J Dub. He's playing without Jalen Williams. And I happen to like Jalen Williams very much, but he's playing shorthanded right now. He's still able to get the job done, and that's sort of what he was doing last year. That to me is a he got a lot of weapons, man. OKC does too. When we talk about Holmgren, when we talk about uh, When we talk about Lou Dort, Alex Caruso, all of them in the crew, man, he does got weapons. But those guys right there, a lot of them are scrappy, role players who can also happen to knock down shots. Some of them will get hot. Like Lou Dort, he's known as a defender, but he can get hot at any time if you let him. So, like I said, man, SGA is still MVP right now. He's still, in my opinion, the best player in the league. I was having a conversation with somebody behind the scenes yesterday, and they were naming off the top players, and SGA is still at the top of the list. Joker, I think Joker is gonna go down just a little bit, but he's not too far off. You know, great too in the playoffs. But right now, SGA is still the best player. He's still top dog in the league right now, whether you like it or not. Bruce Gas, what's up with it, man? I see you in the building. Make sure y'all go sub to Bruce Gas, boxing, jazz, and more. I'm gonna be talking about Devin Haney moving up to that 147. I haven't forgot about boxing at all. Definitely got to talk about my guy, Devin the Dream Haney, my favorite right now. But SGA, he's still that guy. Steph Curry, still that guy. And if Steph Curry and the Warriors they get another championship and he does it without Clay, oh boy, all of these LeBronianiacs, LeBraniacs, whatever you want to call them, they gonna be upset. They gonna be in their feelings like they are right now. They already mad. They're already mad because he's not playing and all this other stuff, and the league is still moving on without him. There's been some incredible games. I like the way these games have been. These games have been like the Indiana game. OKC and Indiana was 137 to 131, and that went into overtime. You gotta like games like that. Nobody wants to see no blowouts. Blowout so far from what I've seen. I think it was the Jazz and the Clippers. That's the only one I've seen. I might be missing a couple or whatever, but yeah, until somebody knocks off the Thunder and until SGA becomes inconsistent, which he hasn't, because somebody had told me when I was talking to them that the difference between and when we talk about two guards, like let's take Ant Man, who I have as one of the best players in the league. The difference between Ant Man and SGA is a lot more consistent than Ant Man. Ant Man's more exciting, but Shea is just more consistent. Like very rarely are you gonna have Shea Gilchrist Alexander score less than 20 points or even less than 30. He's just consistent. He's always good for 30 plus points, and it's like if he scores less than 30 points now, it's like something's wrong, and that's a shame because here we criticizing Bronny to at least getting double figures and shit. But I like what the Warriors are bringing to the table. I like how they close the game. And hey, the Warriors are 2-0. They're 2-0 right now. Jimmy Butler, Jimmy Buckets, he's adapted to Steve Kerr's offense and more importantly defense. I like that move that he. I forget who was under the bucket guarding him, but he had a nice little post move, and I thought that he had nowhere to go, and they got him a ball right up under the cup. You would think that he was gonna mess up or get blocked. He put a move on there. He put like a um, little pivot back to the basket, and then finished with the left. You could tell Jimmy Butler's been in the gym working, and also you could tell Jimmy Butler is happy over there. I see Jimmy Butler a lot more happy. You gotta like the connection between him and Buddy Hill. They're still happy over there, and they're still playing Warriors basketball. But another thing is, man, last night it was said to me that I've been getting all this talk about Edgecombe. Now look, we know that Edgecombe is coming in as a rookie and he's flaming without a doubt. I've hopped on the Edgecombe train myself. Okay, guys like myself and the brother Cypress TV. Um, I haven't seen too many people talking about him, but I know we got to talk about him because I'm a Philly fan. But I know this is going to be hard for some people to hear. Okay, but until VJ Edgecombe goes through the playoffs, until he gets through an entire season and he performs well in the playoffs and he's able to, let's say he's able to lead that team, past the second round or some shit like that, Maxey is still top dog in Philly. Maxey is still the guy. Maxey is still the leader. People, and I blame myself too. People forget that Maxey put up 40 points. We don't even want to talk about that. Maxey put up 40. I mean, VJ Edgecombe for a rookie, being the third in our franchise history to have a great performance like that, that was superb. But let's not let's not let's not get ahead of ourselves. Maxey has performed in the playoffs. Tyrese Maxey, Tyrese Maxey uh, has been in the trenches. Tyrese Maxey, his his scoring goes up once he plays in the postseason. We haven't seen any of that from Edgecombe yet. I mean, Edgecombe, he's played in the NCAA tournament, but that's college. Edgecombe, Edgecombe is a tremendous player, man. I don't want to make no mistakes about that. Edgecombe is he's man, he's phenomenal. But let's not disrespect Maxey like that, man, because Maxey is still that top dog. He's still that guy in Philly, man. Whether we like it or not. And truth be told, Edgecombe got to go through some trials and stipulation. Like I stated, I think I stated that the day before yesterday. Edgecombe still he's gonna have some bad shooting nights. Edgecombe is still gonna he's gonna make his mistakes and stuff. There's gonna be times when the crowd don't like him. It's gonna be some times when Edgecombe is gonna get frustrated. Yeah, he's showing that he's calm and poised um and got composure and everything right now, but it's not always like that. And I want to see how he responds. I want to see. It's all like everybody always talks about like the success, but what about when? What about the failures? What about the failures, man? So he's gonna have some tough times, and Maxey has Maxey has went through that. I mean, Maxey has been there when he's been shorthanded. Maxey has been by himself. Whether it's been Paul George and Joel Embiid not being there, whether it's been Jared McCain not being there, this player being out, that player being out, he's gonna have to go through all of that. That's why Maxey to me is the leader. He's the best. He's the best guy in Philly. Listen, they're not talking about Joel Embiid like that this season. I mean, the only thing that you could say about Joel Embiid is the fact that he coming back. He coming back from injury and all that. That's the only thing. Other than that, him being that guy, nobody's looking in Joel Embiid's direction anymore because they know what to expect from Joel Embiid. Joel Embiid is gonna come in there. He gonna come in there. He gonna low manage, like Cypress was saying yesterday. He gonna come in there. He gonna low manage like he did yesterday. I mean, like he did last season. And then next thing you know, he gonna have some more problems. Whether it's gonna be a knee or whatever the case is. So um, I want to see how BJ Edgecombe responds to to adversity. And people got to understand, BJ Edgecombe. They're talking about all these international players. You got to consider BJ Edgecombe and international players. Uh, I forget who brought this up, but they were saying that a lot of the Europeans and people outside of the I think I want to say I want to say it's the brother Two Raw. Shout out to Two Raw for TV, but I think he was saying that a lot of the players that are taking. Oh yeah, it was when he was talking about Wimby. He was saying that a lot of these players are taking over. BJ Edgecombe is Bahamian. He's from the Bahamas. He wasn't born in the United States. If I'm not mistaken, I have to go back and I have to go look. But to my recollection, BJ Edgecombe is from outside of the U.S. Now he played college ball at Baylor, but he's still considered international. Just like I consider Tim Duncan international because he was, even though it's U.S. Virgin Island, but he still um, wasn't born, what I'm saying, directly in the U.S. It's just like Victor Wembanyama coming in, taking over, and he international. Jokic coming in, doing the thing. Luca. Now you got to throw VJ Edgecombe in there. So yeah, man, I really do feel like Maxey is still that guy in Philly. And also, here's another thing too. VJ Edgecombe is talented as he is. He's not the one man show because we got so many different weapons now. We got to talk about some of these other guys that are on there. With like that's what Philly is trying to do. That's why we drafted. That's why I was telling Cypress yesterday that okay, you got older guys on the team like you got Andre Drummond, you got Kyle Lowry who's not going to play, um, and of course you got Joel Embiid and you have Paul George, but we got young guys on there like we got Barlow, we got Jared McCain, we got Grimes, of course VJ Edgecombe, we got Tyrese Maxey. You know what I'm saying? Oubre is still relatively young, but he's getting up there. Oubre's been in the league for quite some time. Those guys are gonna be our future, and that's what we got to look forward to. Them days of the process and the process not working and stuff. Them days are over with, man. Them days are over with. Them days are over with. So yeah, man. That's everything in a nutshell. Uh, Make sure y'all hit the like button, share this video too, and sub to the channel if you're not a member. Straight to the point. Shouts out to the LDBC. I'll get at y'all later.